Welcome to Deep Thought, building your power. Now, if anybody is really opening their third eye and really watching how I move or listening to me with a third ear, they know I'm all about power. You know, they know, and I've said it too. If you had any doubts, I've said it in different places. I'm about power. But now the thing is, how do you build your power? How do you build your power? Well, you know what? The first thing, if you're going through life, you need to be in physical shape, good physical shape, because your body is the medium through which your spirit operates. In fact, this esoteric brother once said, and I got the quote above my computer. I'm looking at it right now. The stronger the body, the stronger the spirit can become. So you have to be healthy. And if anybody who's into some deeper metaphysics, they'll know they need to keep themselves in shape. That's why you get a lot of people doing some deep work. A lot of times they're vegan or something. So you got to have the vehicle. That's the horse. That's what you riding. But then after that, it becomes about your mind. You know, this is a shell. It's a good shell. You want it in great shape, but it means nothing without the driver. It means nothing without the gas. You know, so, you know, the driver has to be good. What's the driver? That's your spirit. So if you want to build your power, you have to build your spirit. Now, how are you building your spirit? One, you're building it through information. You being informed. You being informed by stuff. So you getting the information. So you hear this right now, it's information. You might read a good article. That's information. You might see some study or some stats. That's information. You know, you want to draw in the information. But the information is in knowledge. Because think about the root word of knowledge. Know. To know something. To know something, you got to experience it. So part of building your power, okay, you got the information, but do you know it? You know, you might watch my men's channel or my woman's channel and you get the information about, okay, maybe you can do this to attract women. Okay, you got the information. Do you know it? Like, you know, I always talk about the body game. Now, a lot of people might hear that they got the information and say, okay, Rom says to build your body up. You know, have a nice aesthetic, be in great shape, you know, and you'll attract members of the opposite sex. At that point, it's information. It becomes knowledge for you once you apply it. Once you apply it, it's like, okay, you drop 20 pounds, you put on 20 pounds of muscle, you know, you're in better shape. All of a sudden, you getting the experience of attracting more mates. That's when it becomes knowledge. Now it's like, okay, you got the information. Then you get the knowledge. Boom. Then you get the experience. And then that's where the power comes in. And that's where confidence comes in. Like power, knowledge, applied knowledge is power when you use that knowledge. You know, because you got knowledge. It's like you can say, okay, yeah, if you do this, boom. And I just used the body example. That could be anything. You know, how to fix a computer. You know, how to make it, clean it up of bugs, make it run better. You can get information about it, but then it becomes power when you know how to do it. Because you can do it then. Now you can make it happen. You can make a change. You know, because not only do you know you're able to do this or fix something, change your body, make money through a certain practice or something, cook food a certain way. That becomes knowledge. Because you've experienced doing the thing. You got experience. You know if you cook chicken at a certain temperature, you bake chicken at a certain temperature and you put certain herbs in it and a certain time, you cook it a certain time, take it out, maybe let it marinate a certain way, and then other people, you taste it yourself. You're like, damn, this is good. Shit. And you give it to some other people, they like, damn, this is good. You know, you go talk about it. You do a Facebook post on it. It's like, damn, this is some good ass chicken. But then you got that power then. Because you got the experience, you know it. And that's how you build your power. That's how you build your strength. It's like building your body. You know, I'm in the gym. I'm in the gym all the time. And then it's like, boom. It's like you know it. It's like you able to bench press. You know it because you know you can bench press 300 because you've experienced it. Now you let's use that same formula I just gave you. Okay, you got information. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Your information, and not just somebody telling you, but you looking at somebody. You looking at somebody, they bench pressing, they doing a certain thing, they holding it at a certain place. That's information right there. But then it becomes knowledge when you in that place and you're doing it yourself. And trust me, it's two different things. It's one thing to watch somebody push 300 pounds off of them. It's another thing for you to be pushing it. Trust me. Anybody if you bench press 135, it's a big difference between watching and doing. But then that adds to your physical power. Now, your mental power is, you get information on stuff. You get knowledge on stuff when you apply it. It's like, oh, okay. They gave me a formula for making some money. You applied it. Like, the way I make money now is I got the information on it. I got the information. I got the formula. And I talk about it on my business channel. I got the information for it. I say, okay, this is when you get money. This is how you manage it. And this is what you do with it. And what's happened is it's working because now I applied that thing and now it's become knowledge for me. So when I speak, I can speak with authority. I can speak with confidence because I've already gone through it. And that's everybody. The beauty of power. Anybody can have it. Anybody can have power. Anybody can make stuff happen at the very least in their own sphere of influence. Anybody can do that. It's something now. The elites of this world, the theys, the enemies of the great pumpkin, they would have you feel like you powerless. In fact, that's one of the reasons why entertainment is so jacked up now. That's why if you look at it, entertainment is meant to keep your mind at a certain level. It's why they don't tell, or what they teach in schools. We could revolutionize the economy, probably never have a recession. Everybody can eat as long as they want to or have the job or whatever if we taught financial principles in school, information. If we gave them the information in school, you start when they little. You could start when they 5 years old. 5-year-olds can understand basic stuff. You start teaching them some basic savings principles, right? You can teach them using whatever. Have some little fake money or something. Teach them whatever. Start them off early. And then when they get of age to use their own money or something, an allowance or something like that, boom, they got knowledge. And it's like, oh, this shit works. Well, we would hope they don't use the word shit. But, this stuff works. Then they have power because what knowledge, applied knowledge is power. So they shoot, and then you build it, and then they got confidence. Then when they become adults, boom, they know how to spend their money because most people out here have trouble with money. They were never taught how to spend it. They were never taught how to use it. Like most poor people in general, if you notice how they spend money, they don't save it. As soon as they get it, it's gone. Sometimes it's gone before they even got the money. That's why you got a lot of pawn shops and predatory check cashing places in the hood. And that's just one example. There's several examples. But to conclude, just remember, you get the information. You put the information into practice so it becomes, you experience the information, it becomes knowledge. And then that becomes your power because you can do this thing. You have confidence in it. You can move with confidence. You can spend money this way. You can bench press. You can make that bad. You like that kicking ass chicken. Whatever the case is. So, anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and many blessings.